Hi everyone, Steph here from handbagholic.co.uk, and today I'm extremely excited to show you my favourite Louis Vuitton bag, which if you haven't guessed already is the Capucines. I have this bag in the BB, the PM and the MM size for comparison. Before I start this video today, if you like designer handbags, please don't forget to hit subscribe. It means so much to see the community growing and I absolutely love to hear from you, so please do leave me a comment below and let me know what you think to this video. Now, because this Capucines bag review is going to be quite in-depth, I'm going to set it out into stages in the description below, so if you want to jump to a certain section, you can do so, just use the links in the description. What I'll be going through today is the size and the weight of the Capucines different size bags, what fits inside the bags, so what occasions you might want to use them for. I'll then be modelling the bags and showing you what they look like on, have them next to each other so you can see and can compare them. We'll then go through the cost of the bags, and then finally I'll finish off with the amazing pros of the Capucines bag, but also the cons that you might want to consider before purchasing one of these bags. So I'm now going to take you through the size and weight of these bags. The measurements have been taken by myself, but I advise going by the Louis Vuitton size guide. Mine has just been done kind of roughly with a tape measure to give you an idea, and I've also just used some kind of household scales to give you an idea of how much these weigh. So first of all, we're going to start with the Capucines BB model. So the rough width, and the way that I've measured this is across the bottom just here with a tape measure, is 10.5 inches. The height of the bag, which is from the top here to the bottom, is 7 inches. And the depth of the bag is approximately 4 inches. This is the BB size. Bear in mind that this bag can be filled out and open out slightly more than that. The weight of the BB bag is approximately 800 grams. It's not too heavy, but it definitely has some weight due to the fine quality leather. It's quite thick. It's also lined, obviously, with calf leather as well. So this is the PM size. The width, again, has been measured from the bottom across there. That's approximately 12 inches. The height of the bag is approximately 7.5 inches. And the depth of the bag across there is approximately 4.5 inches. And this bag weighs around 950 grams. So that's 150 grams more than the BB size. Next is the Capucines MM size. So across the bottom here is approximately 14 inches. Across here is approximately 9 inches. And the depth of the bag is approximately 5.5 inches. This bag weighs significantly more than the PM size. It weighs in at around 1,400 grams, which is 450 grams heavier than the PM size. So I just wanted to do a quick side by side. So this is the BB, PM and MM size. You can see they are hugely different in size. So the BB and the PM are fairly similar. The BB with the snakeskin handle is smaller than the PM. The PM doesn't weigh loads more. Technically it weighs around 150 grams more, but it's nothing too major. But it's only slightly wider. And one thing I would say is that the bag isn't as tall. So with the handles, the BB just looks quite a bit smaller because of the handles, but it's still actually quite a big bag. Then if we hold the PM next to the MM, the size is now definitely more apparent. So obviously it's quite a bit bigger, it's taller. The main difference between the bag is this weighs a lot more than this one. So this one weighs 450 grams more than this one does. It's just to show you. So first we will take a look at what fits inside the Louis Vuitton Capucines BB size. And I will start with this is a Louis Vuitton Kirigami pouch in the mini size. It will only fit cards and cash in, but if I'm not going too far and don't want to carry a huge purse, I'll take this. So, taking a quick look inside the bag, we've got the 2 compartments. Now, because this would have cash and cards in, I would want to keep it safe. So I would keep it in the zipper compartment there in the bag, which fits perfectly fine. You could get a few more fairly flat things in there, no problem. Zip that up. Then this is the Louis Vuitton Kirigami pouch in the medium size. Good if you want to carry any like travel documents, bits of paper that you want to print out and kind of take with you. Great passport holder as well, so the perfect size for a passport. So I'm just going to pop that in the front there. Then keys, car keys and house keys. Pop that in. Some perfume, this is from Zara, it's called Ebony Wood, highly recommend. This is a 40ml bottle. A pack of tissues. Some Dove deodorant for on the go. A normal size Saint Laurent perfume. And this is an iPhone. This is a plus size, so the larger iPhone. I'm just going to pop that in there. So as you can see, the bag easily fits that amount in it. So Kirigami, mini, medium, tissues, small bottle of perfume, deodorant, and there is still some room spare, so that was stood up properly there. You can kind of see that there is more room for extras. So now I just wanted to show you quickly, so this is a full-size zip around purse, and I just wanted to show you how that fits inside. So this is much more of a squeeze. I would recommend a smaller purse for the Capucines BB bag. So it will go in. Here we go. But as you can see, it takes up a lot of room in the bag. So if you have the Capucines in the BB size, I would recommend that you use a smaller purse. Now we will take a look at the Capucines PM size, the next size up from the BB, and what fits inside. So this one definitely does feel a bit more roomier to look at, and this is much better for daily tasks if you need like a planner or an iPad. So I'm going to start with a 2020 diary. It's quite thick, and just pop that in the back of the bag. So that takes up quite a lot of room. Then I have an iPad here. So this isn't a mini size, this is the normal size. And that will fit in the PM. Then I will put in full size zip around purse. I'll place that into the front of the bag, like so. Then the 40ml perfume again from Zara, if you want to smell good on the go. Some deodorant. A lipstick. Keys, we always need keys. And a pack of tissues. So that's just, the bag is quite heavy now with all of this in. I wouldn't take an iPad and a pad, but this is just to demonstrate that both will fit in. That's A5 size pad as well. And here I've got an iPhone plus size. So that could slide in down there with the top two quite easily. You've also got the zipper compartment at the back that hasn't been used, but you could fit a few smaller bits in there if you needed to as well. But that is what fits inside the Capucines PM size. You can get quite a lot in there, but the bag is definitely getting quite heavy, but it holds its shape really nicely, as you can see. And I've actually got the Kirigami medium pouch just for reference, because I also use this on the BB size. And you could as well get that in there if you kind of wanted to cram it absolutely full and then close it. You can see things now that are starting to kind of pop out the top a little bit, but that is what fits inside the Capucines PM. So this is the Capucines MM size, the next size up from the PM. So first of all, I just wanted to quickly show, this is my MacBook Air. This is a 13-inch MacBook Air. And even though this bag looks like it might be able to take a laptop, it definitely can't take one this big. So just to kind of show you, it just will not go in the bag. So I thought I would just point that out before we start. So first I will put in this 2020 diary. It comes with a pen, it's quite thick, it's not a small one. And I will start by popping that in the back of the bag. Then I have an iPad. This isn't the mini size, this is the normal size. I will pop that in to the back. Still plenty of room. Then I have a full size zippy purse. Pop that in the front there. Then with this, on this bag, it definitely feels a lot roomier inside, and there's more to the side just here, more room. So in there, this is a 40ml bottle of perfume that can fit down the side there. Tissues, deodorant, lipstick. So this bag actually has more pockets, so it has this one at the back as well. So I would put smaller items like a lipstick in there so you can get them easily. Car keys in the front, an iPhone Plus size. You could probably, because there's another pocket as well here, the zipper, I'd probably put my phone in there just to keep it extra safe. So the iPhone Plus fits in there perfectly fine. In fact, it's sunk down. You could get quite a bit more in there too. And then finally, this is a large bottle of water. If we make sure the lid's on, pop that in there, you can still see that there is actually room to spare. So you could still get some more in the back and maybe in the front as well, and then in the extra pockets. But the bag is now significantly heavy with all of that in there. But as you can see, it holds its shape really nicely. It's not bulging anywhere. So this bag is perfect if you need to carry more than just your essentials. I'm now going to show you what the bag looks like on. So we'll start with the BB. So you can hold it with the handle like so. Just for reference, I am 5'6". You could wear the BB on the crook of your arm like so. And then you can also use the detachable shoulder strap. So this size and the PM size have these bits just here, and you just hook these on. On the other side at the back. So the BB size, the strap is not adjustable. And this is how long it is, so it is quite long. You know, it's kind of hitting the bottom of my hip there. If it's on your shoulder. But I would prefer to wear it crossbody, like so. So this is the PM size, the middle kind of size that I'm showing you today. Again, you can hold it with the shoulder strap, oh sorry, the top handle strap. It would be quite low though. You could wear it on the crook of your arm. This bit is definitely a lot bigger than on the BB, so you can kind of just sling it on. And it works really well there. Again, the PM comes with the detachable strap, so you can take this on and off. And this one does actually have, you can adjust it as well. So this is on the tightest setting. There, you can't go any tighter. So this is the shortest, sorry, not tightest. There we go. So that's what it looks like on the shoulder. And this is what it looks like cross body. So just to get the BB size for comparison, the BB size actually sits, I'd say just about the same height actually. Both on the hip. So BB, PM. This one weighs slightly more, but it's not significantly more. And then finally, the MM size. This one does not have a detachable shoulder strap, it's just this handle that you can hold it by unless you purchase one for it. So it drops quite low. There. You would wear this on the crook of your arm. Now, you could try and use it as a shoulder bag. It kind of fits, but it's not comfortable. I don't like this. It just feels a bit big. And this isn't, I don't think, long enough really to wear it as a shoulder bag, but hey, if you want something in your armpit, this is the bag. No, I would definitely wear this bag by the crook of the arm. So to show you the MM and the PM side by side, this definitely is heavier, like a fair bit heavier. And you get no shoulder strap with this size. and finally all of them together. So your MM, PM and BB. I will put the BB on. So that you can see. So now to discuss the price of the Capucines bag. The Capucines is definitely one of the higher end bags that Louis Vuitton sells, and you can tell by just the exquisite materials that they use. Just the leather is absolutely incredible. Some of the workmanship and different exotic skins that they use as well definitely bump up the price. So you can get the Capucines in quite a few different sizes, different colourways, and also some of them come completely embellished. There's some limited edition ones, there's one with a banana dangling down. So there are absolutely loads to pick from, which is fantastic. So what I'm going to do is, rather than go through all the prices, which you can go on the Louis Vuitton site and see, I just want to quickly discuss the kind of standard Capucines bag where they're all just in Tyrolean leather, and then the price of the ones with the exotic skin handles as well. So the BB we will start with, which is the smallest. Louis Vuitton have now brought a mini Capucines out. I haven't seen one of these in person yet, but it will be smaller than the BB. But for now, this is the smallest one that we'll review. So the BB without the exotic skin handle retails at £3,200. This is in the UK. Depending on when you watch this video, the prices might have changed. So it is now November 2019. Then if you want the BB in this style leather with the exotic skin handle, you're looking at £3,550. So a £350 premium for the exotic skin handle. The PM size retails in all leather for £3,500 in the UK, and if you want the PM size with the exotic skin handle, it will set you back £3,950. So a £450 increase if you want the exotic handle on the PM. I'm assuming that's because the handle is a fair bit bigger than the BB size. The Capucines MM bag, so the largest of the bags that we're reviewing today. If you want this bag in plain leather, like this one is, it will set you back £3,700. And if you want the MM bag with the exotic skin handle, it retails at £4,050. So finally, we're on to the pros and cons of the Capucines bag. So I'll start with the pros. The thing that I love the most, and why this is just my most favourite Louis Vuitton bag, is because they just look so elegant and timeless. And if you were to invest in one of these bags, if you love it, it will stay in your collection, I'm sure, for many, many years. They go with so many outfits depending on which style and which colour you pick as well. Angelina Jolie, I know, has this bag either in the MM or the GM size, I'm not exactly sure, but a lot of celebrities like it. It's understated, you've only got your logo just there, but you can also use the flap and cover it over, which is nice, just to kind of close the bag. So you'd have to know Louis Vuitton fairly well. It's not the monogram, it doesn't shout, it is a lot more sophisticated than that. And that's why I love the Capucines bag. It also comes, as you can see from comparisons, they come in many different styles. You can get exotic skins if you prefer that kind of look. Some of the bags have lots of embellishment on, some of them are limited edition. They collaborate with artists on a few of the Capucines bags, so there are so many different styles to choose from, and that's another reason that I love this bag, because just because one bag comes in black leather, it can look completely different with an exotic skin or different coloured hardware or different embellishments on the front, so I really like that about the Capucines. Another huge plus point, I think, is the shoulder strap that comes with the BB and the PM size. So you just attach this like I did earlier when I was modelling the bags, and you can wear them across body or throw them on your shoulder. And I think this is especially important if you've got an exotic skin handle, because I don't know, I wouldn't feel completely comfortable with holding this all the time. I wouldn't want the scales to kind of raise, which they do over time. I just want to keep that looking as nice as possible, and they can start to look slightly strange, the handles. So I really like the fact that you can just put the extra long body strap on and then put that on your shoulder or across your body as well, so you can wear them for different types of occasions. These bags go with so many outfits, again, that's why I love them so much. Now for cons of the Capucines bags. I find that the bigger you go in size, obviously the more these bags weigh, but the jump from the weight of the PM, this size, to the next size up, which is the MM, is pretty big. I think it was 450 grams, and you can tell this bag is heavy and there's absolutely nothing in it. It is just down to the fact, obviously, the leather is such good quality, it's so thick, it's lined inside with calf leather, but it is heavy. And this, the MM size, doesn't have a shoulder strap either. I do know some people just go and buy straps from Louis Vuitton, and you can just kind of, they just hook them onto the hoops and then use it as a crossbody bag. So if I was needing a larger size, I definitely think that I would do that. But personally, after kind of seeing all the sizes together, the MM is just too heavy for what I would need it for. And you know, this is kind of a work size bag, you know, it fits a lot inside, which makes it incredibly heavy if you put too much in it. But if you were wanting to take this to work, I can actually think of bags that I would prefer to use to go to work with rather than the Capucines bag. So for me, the bigger sizes I think are a bit of a, just their weight is a con. But if you're not planning to carry them too far, it can be a really beautiful looking bag which carries a lot of stuff in it, but I wouldn't want to carry it anywhere. So maybe if you were kind of going from car to somewhere you weren't going too far, then absolutely fine, but just, I really like the small ones. Another con, which is also a pro of the Capucines bag, but is the handles that they have in the exotic skin finish. So I think this one looks amazing, and I do think the exotic skin kind of sets them off and makes them look a little bit different, but we do have to remember that this skin is more sensitive than leather is to things like moisture, to heat, to light. So I definitely think if you get an exotic handle, you'd probably want to be slightly more selective of when you want to wear the bag. You know, do you want to take it out in the rain? Do you want to take it on holiday with you? You know, if you've got like sun cream all over you and in your hands and then you're touching it. So I just think that's one thing to consider. It is a pro of the bag, but it also could be a con. The glazing of this bag is also something that, when doing my research on this bag, came up a few times. So Louis Vuitton, especially with the Pochette Matisse bag as well, have issues with the glazing. So I personally don't mind glazing, and the glazing on these bags are absolutely fine, but they would only ever be used for special occasions. So you can see the glazing around the top there on this bag is absolutely fine, but it hasn't been used much, versus this one, which has been used a fair bit more. And you can see that the glazing has started to crack. You can see there, and on the other side as well. So I personally don't think this is too much of a problem, because even though this one's cracked, you don't really notice it. I don't think anyone else would notice it. It's just if you are maybe a bit of a handbag perfectionist and everything has to be perfect, that, you know, if you were to buy one of the bigger sizes especially and use it as a workhorse, there is a very good chance that that glazing over time will start to crack like this one's has done. There is also glazing on the detachable straps of the PM and the MM. Again, I just think you need to take special care. It doesn't, personally, I don't mind. It wouldn't put me off getting this bag, but it might be one to consider that if you just can't hack that, maybe this isn't the right bag for you. And finally, my last con about this bag, which again, it could be seen as a pro or a con, but I've noticed this more in the PM size rather than the MM, surprisingly, and the BM, and that is that the bag naturally has a slouch. So you can kind of see there, and it kind of folds forward with its own weight slightly and dints in, just here. You can see it there. Whereas I prefer it when it's kind of more flat. But because the BB size is smaller and has less weight, it doesn't seem, I mean, it does have a slight slouch, but it's not too bad. The MM actually isn't too bad either for some reason. It just, and this one has been used, so you can see a bit of a slouch there on the corner. But overall the bag still looks great. I mean, it's just a personal thing that you do notice, and it has been mentioned on a few other YouTube videos as well, that these bags do slouch over time. So I advise making sure that you've got bubble wrap or some kind of padding inside the bag, which is flat and kind of pads it out to keep its shape when you store them away in the dust bags and then boxes. Keep them well ventilated, just to help prevent the glazing from cracking. But yeah, just better storage, but obviously naturally the leather, because it is soft, it will slouch over time. So that's another consideration before buying the Capucines bag. So my summary today of the Louis Vuitton Capucines bag is that I am still really in love with this bag. It has been on my wish list for years. And I'm so completely grateful to have these 3 sizes here today to be able to film this video. Hopefully it's been of some use and it's been helpful in deciding which size might be the best one for you. So when doing my research, I thought the PM size would actually be the best bag for me. I knew that the MM size, and they also used to do a GM, but that's been discontinued now, which is even larger. I knew that wouldn't be the size that I would pick, just through weight, and I also have a work bag that I use already, and I probably wouldn't use a Capucines as a work bag. I don't know why, but the BB size wins for me. I thought it would be the PM, and I really like the gold hardware on this one, but actually the BB size is just perfect. It can still fit quite a lot inside. You know, it's not a bag that I would take to work every day. It just isn't. It feels too special. I feel like it looks too special. So for me, I wouldn't use it as an everyday bag, but as a special occasion bag, it can definitely fit in, like, you know, if I'm going out to lunch with my friends or out for a nice dinner in the evening, this can fit in everything that I need. It looks great. I can wear it crossbody. I could hold it by the handle if I wanted to, but yeah, the BB is the perfect size. I think it's super cute. But yeah, which size do you like? I mean, some people love the bigger sizes just because you can get so much in them and they're so practical. But for me, I just like the dinkiness of this one. So yeah, leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. The bag has lived up to my expectations, and the BB more so than what I thought it would. I thought the PM would steal my heart, and it did until this arrived. So yeah, interesting how your opinions can change. So I really hope that this video has been of some value if you are looking for a Capucines bag and don't know which size to get. Yeah, definitely let me know which size have you got, or which size are you now considering after watching this video, because I would love to hear your comments. Finally, thank you so much for watching my video today. As mentioned at the start of this video, my name is Steph and I'm the founder of handbagholic.co.uk, where we buy and sell lots of second-hand and brand new designer handbags. So head over there to see what we've got in stock. If you like handbags, please subscribe to my channel. I would be so honoured if you did. I love seeing the community grow, and like I've said throughout this video, please do get in touch because I absolutely love hearing your comments. This is just me talking to a camera in, you know, my office, but to actually know that people are the other side of the camera and are watching this and that this is of use is just so amazing. So don't forget to leave a comment, and thank you so much for watching.